Well, today is Sunday, August the 11th, and it's not too bad out. We're supposed to get a chance of a little bit of rain here about an hour from now, but not much chance. Anyway, I made this gizmo here to sandwich that. This is supposed to be the good stuff, but it's not. It's 29 gauge, so it's real flimsy. So I made this little sandwich thing here so that when you cut this, it don't flutter on you. And then I got me a blade for this thing. It's supposed to cut tin. It's a lot of little particles flying around, so you better wear a face shield. And I didn't bring mine out with me. So anyway, I did that. And then here about a week ago, I got this stuff here from a buddy of mine that he saves everything. He had a bunch of this. It's that stuff you put under the eave of your buildings on each side, so you get a little ventilation in there. You can see them little bitty holes. So anyway, I'll put them on the gable end, so I get a little bit of ventilation that way. And all the wood that I had, man, I had to get down to the last bit of pieces that I had left, and this is about all the lumber I got left over from everything. So anyway, I got the wood all the way around them buildings, and now I decided to do the roof. So here's my experiment with this. I had to make me a piece of plywood that was a 1/2 inch thick, 3.5 inches tall, because this piece right here that covers the end is 3.5. So it kind of fits over it, like you can see right there. And I figure if I take this, it's 3/4 of an inch high from, this bump to the flat part. This thing will lay flat on there. And then I want to put the screws on the rib up here on the top side. And I'll put some, I got a tube of some glue down there on the ground. It's, anyway, silicone, I think. Anyway, I'll squirt some of that on there and then lay this over top of it and then run a screw down through it. And I got these screws right here. They got a washer on them. They're 2.5 inches long. At least they'll stay. But I don't want to collapse these things. Just go down to where it's snug. And then I'm going to put this on first. And that way it kind of hangs over the edge and any rain will come off of here. And I'm making this 5 inches longer from here to there. So it's going to be about 1.5 inches, 2 inches between these two sheds. I'll put that rain gutter under there so I can capture the rain and put it in a barrel down below here. And it'll drain from the cement column back to here. I'll do something different from there that way because I don't want it to look bad in the backyard. My wife will raise hell. And then this peak over here, and get down off the ladder if I don't fall. You're playing some crazy music today. So anyway, you can see this here. I'm going to have to figure out something to put in here to let the ventilation come through, but not the moisture. It might be a whole bunch of that straw-looking stuff. So you start at the bottom and work your way to the top like you do on a roof, up there. And then this will lay on top of it. And then I got these rubber things that I'll show you how they go. Okay, let's see, here we go. See this one here, it goes on the bottom. So you put the tin on top of this one here. And then this one goes on top of the tin, and then that flat part that's clear up on the peak of the roof, it goes on top of here. So it you can kind of see where it one helps the other. Anyway, that'll keep the weather out, I think. At least that's what they told me. I had all this rubber here for roofing. I used it underneath my floor in the big garage as a membrane. And now that stuff is over $2,000 a roll. I got 2 of them sitting there. So anyway, I'm not working on the sprint car. I'm waiting for I was waiting for this guy to make up his mind on how much he wants and when he could get the stuff out. And he kept dragging his feet, and then he asked me what I'd pay for it, and he said, make him an offer. So I said, $200. I think it kind of pissed him off, so he ain't talking to me now. I know I wanted more, you know, quite a bit more than that, but I can live without them. So I think I'll just take that street rod axle I got and buy the parts from Speedway and get this thing done. But a preacher come over yesterday and he wants me to make him a man cage so he can paint his house to put on his forklift. So I started making that last night. So later on today, I'll work on that. But in the meantime, I'm working on this, and I'll get on the sprint car as soon as I get some parts. See you later, bye.